So you think we can start just talking a little bit about your art?
Let's talk about the art.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, when I was looking at your website, I've also noticed that, so correct me if I'm wrong, you're studying architecture, right?
Yes.
And I assume that plays an integral part of like your creative process,
Correct.
or at least like, could you talk about that a little bit? Like,
Yeah, definitely. Since studying architecture, I approach art differently. I get a design education from Northeastern, and there's a lot of proportion, rhythm, patterns, and rules that exist in our world, just like architecturally and artistically through history.
Okay.
Knowing a bit more about why buildings are built the way they are and why certain artists are painting away. And learning that through school has definitely informed what I do. In two ways. One where I can apply the technical skill and like that historical knowledge and appreciation. And another one where I'm like, let's put that apart and just do whatever I want as an artist. Let's not think about the rules or what has been done before and just grab a stick and glue it on some paper.
is there like a reason why like the span of your artwork is so like vast? Like the different styles.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day because I'm taking a paintings class right now, and I also like to draw, but I also love mixed media, so like collaging and just I find different objects on the street and I collect them and then I just use them for my art. So I think there's a vast genre selection from which to choose from, like murals and spray paints, and it's more philosophical and personal, where I feel like at this age I haven't defined fully who I am, so I haven't found one type of art to fully explore.
Cool. So you're still kind of like trying to try as many different things as possible and not like hold yourself back in like a specific context, I guess.
Yeah, I think
That's
that will come later in my life when I can decide things easier.
All right. So I'm really curious about, I know when we were all like looking into you, like when you applied for the Roots project, I noticed that you spent a lot of time in many different cities.
So, I mean, being in these different cities, they have different romantic emotions that are evoked. So if you're in Rome and you're in a city full of antiquity, I think I have less of an urge to grab things and glue. I have more of an urge to copy and learn from the past.
Got it.
And I guess here in Boston, it's a bit more of a modern urban sprawl. Just looking around here, there are no church spires. Boston is historical, there are church spires, but here
it's not the same though.
There's more of an urge to spray paint these rocks because it wants.
That's what it's calling for.
Oh, it's calling for me. I'm gonna come back here and spray paint that. Just letting everyone know.
Oh my God, let us know. But what are the different cities that you spent time in? I know you mentioned Rome. You're from Mexico City.
Yes.
Any others?
Yeah, I spent some time in Madrid as well. I actually got stuck there when COVID hit.
Oh wow.
So that was a big part for my artist development, where I was confined. I didn't have a balcony and there was just so much going up in my mind, and that's when I realized that I am sometimes a hoarder, and I used that art and I made a 3D collage with it, and just the therapeutic sense of being able to say like, this is what had happened, I am now somewhere else emotionally, and this is a product of how I felt about it. And I look at it, and the last day I was there, I put my 4 pieces together, sat in the middle, drank some wine, and just felt great.
Just had a moment with yourself and the art. So I'm very curious about kind of what your philosophy is around the installations you do, and it seems like even not just installations, but other kinds of crafts that you do seem to be real like immersive, and that seems to be a real integral part of your artistry.
Yeah, I think like, what would life be without sharing it with others? I do spend a lot of time being introspective and like reflecting about my personal experiences, but when you talk about art and evoke emotions in others that it's a sentiment like no other. So definitely through installations, I like for people to have an experience.
That's more like collective and
a collective experience.
Collaborative even? Maybe?
Yeah, as well. I think, I mean, there's personal connections and professional relationships that you can have, but when it's about creativity and that's what's bringing you together, I think that's just magical in a way that I could only relate to what drugs make people feel. It's this ecstasy of being able to say, like, this box is going to be red and people are gonna like that. And the box ended up being red. And it's just satisfaction. I'm a very tactile, kinesthetic person. And then, I mean, I guess life, sometimes I'm just anxious and overwhelmed and I have so much ambition and energy. And I need to be touching things. So I'm a big fan of fidget spinners or like, are there any twigs around? Just grab this one. And I just like to touch it and it makes me relax. And now I'm just gonna carry this all day. And then I'm gonna glue it into a piece as in the little ceiling. And that itself, it makes me happy.
That's so cool.
I'm like, it reminds me of when I was a little girl. I was always very introverted and I would create Lego cities and just spend all day there. I didn't have friends until high school. I would just like grab a little leaf and be happy with it and name it. I don't know. Should we name this?
Jeffrey?
Roger.
Oh wait, what?
Jeffrey Roger.
Jeffrey Roger. Okay. Good. Double first name action.
Jeffrey Roger. Nice. Okay.
Answer.
I needed
like
this
that.
today.
Do you name most of the items you work with in your collages?
I mean, if I'm talking about my childhood,
Yeah.
I would name my colored pencils, and they would have little couples and be like pairs. And I'd be like, the little blue crayon wanted to be with the red one because that's what everyone says, but no. It's going to be with the other one.
What color? What color would the blue one be with?
Now that I'm thinking about it, like, it's definitely blue and pink, right? But no, I think maybe the blue ended up alone. But the orange was with the green.
Ask. Oh, look at this dog.
Where can we find you?
Oh no. I just wish the park was a little cleaner. I definitely want. We actually did a small park cleanup a while ago, but there's only like 7 of us, and it's a big park, so we can get a lot. We couldn't really get a lot done. This is such a cool.
No
game.
worries.
I believe Adam. Oh my God. Who is this?
Can't help myself, I'm sorry.
Dog is so cute.
So, Cristina, it was lovely talking to you. I think I can speak on behalf of all of Hug the Tree. We're super stoked to have you for the Roots project. Are there any other places where people that are gonna see the show or just interested in your art can look into you further and see all the beautiful things you have to offer?
Yes, definitely. I will be giving you these. There will be more. This is my Instagram.
Awesome.
At Cris Rodero with a 3.
Thank you.
And then I also have these business cards where it has my website, cristinaroderosales.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Cristina.
Of course. I have a bunch of them. I want to leave them at your spot.
Yeah,
if
sure.
possible.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Nice.
And we can have them at the show as well.
Yeah,
All
cool.
right. So is that it, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice job.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
This was so fun.
Yeah, oh my God.
A little dog.
I know, that little dog is great. It's my first
Sunshine.
time doing an interview like that. It's very
Yeah?
scary, yeah. All right, cool. That's it.